Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam mathematics class on the topic percentage and its applications. This word percentage is very interesting, especially it deals with the money matters. Nowadays, whole world is Lakshmi Maya, is it not? So, of course, Lakshmi is the consort of Narayana. So, we have to be grateful to Narayana. Lakshmi also is needed now. It's like chappals. Baba says, Lakshmi is like chappals. If the chappals is loose, you cannot walk freely. If it is tight, it will pinch. Is it not? So, one should have money, not too much or not too less also. If you have too much money, money means gold also, silver also, everything includes. Then he will become egoistic. He feel boasted. He will be always worried about the safety of the money. Whereas, otherwise, those people who don't have sufficient money will struggle. For everything is a challenge for them. Everything is a problem. Children to go to school, they find difficult. To buy the clothes, they find difficult. To pay the rent of the house. Everything, every day it will be a challenge. Because they don't have sufficient money. So, both are extremes. So, one should have a balance between the two, right? Okay. Now, let us just revise what we have seen in the previous class. Meaning of percent. So, percent. So, the fractions which are expressed in terms of 100. So, percent refers to 100. So, all the fractions which are denominator as 100 is called as percents. And the calculation become easy because they are all multiples of this 100. And just now I was telling you about applications. In commercial world is using the word percent so much. Stock markets, is it not? And in the seasons of Diwali festival or Dasra festival, Christmas, etc., there will be a discount. Of course, they show the discount. Discount may be there or may not be there. For making more sales, they show some discount that is in percentages. Simple interest is calculated in percentages. Compound interest, installment buying, all those are related to the percentages. That's what you have seen in the previous class. Also, you have learned how a fraction is to be converted to percent, percent into fraction. For example, if we have a fraction like 3 by 4, what type of fraction it is? It is proper fraction or simple fraction. How to convert it to percentage? Multiply by 100. And it will be 25 into 3, that will be 75%. That is just multiply by 100 to the given fraction. And how do you convert percent into fraction? Divide by 100. Suppose you have 50%. It means 50 by 100. That is 1 by 2. So that we have already seen in the previous class. Okay. Also, you have seen how a percent decimal to how to convert decimal into percent, percent into decimal. For example, if you have a decimal like 0.25, how to convert into percent? Just multiply by 100. You can do by two methods. You can convert it to fraction and then multiply by 100. I can directly multiply 100. How to multiply 100? Move the point to the right side, depending on the number of zeros in the right side. Here there are two zeros, so move to right two places. So it will be 25%. So whatever decimal is given, but multiply by 100. And how do you convert percent into decimal? Suppose you have, say, 40%. How do you convert it into decimal? 40 means what? Divide by 100. So conversion of percent into decimal means divide by 100. So that will be 40 by 100, that is 4.40. When you divide by decimal, no, the point will move to left. So point was here, two places left, that becomes 0.40. Or shortly you can call it as 0.4. That's what you have seen in the previous class. Calculation of percent of a quantity or a number. How to do it? So we say calculation of percent of a quantity means what is 50% of 100. We use the word 100 of there. So 50% of 100 means what? 50 by 100 into 100. It will be equal to 0, 0 cancels. You have 50 is the answer. Is it not? Suppose you have 50% of 400. How much it becomes? It becomes 0, 0 cancels. It becomes 200. Is it not? That is how we have seen in the previous class. It may be of a quantity also. If you take 1 kg, say 25% of a kg. 1 kg means how many grams? Say 100 kg you can take. What do you do it? So 25% means 25 by 100 into 100. So you have 25 kg. The percentage become kg there. So when you measure quantity, it will be kilograms or grams or meters or seconds, etc., etc. So these are the things we have seen in the previous class. Is it not? Now let us try to answer the home assignment. Find 16% of 1250. So percent means what? 16 by 100 into 1250. So 0, 0 cancels here. Then you have 5 2s are 5 25s are. Is it not? Multiply with this, you get 200. So 2 1s are 2 8s are. So 25 into 8 becomes 200, right? Similarly, 47% of 1200. So 47 by 100 into 1200. And we are not shown this cancellation because the numbers should be clearly visible. So 47 into 12. 12 7s are 84, 8. 12 4s are 48 plus 8, 564. So that is the answer. Always answer must be underlined. Okay. So that is the answer for the first question. Second question, a family spends 35% of its monthly budget of rupees 7,500 on food. So the salary what he getting is 7,500. In that they are spending about 35%. So how much money will be spent? That is the question. So monthly budget is rupees 7,500. Always make it a point when you have some money with you, you should have a proper calculation. How to spend that money, how much money is to be saved, and where you have to keep in the bank or post office, etc., etc. So everybody should have a clean budget. That's called budget. Will you do it? Even if you are given from your home that you give 100 rupees and tell them, your father will tell you to bring something. You should do a calculation for different purposes and remaining money. Okay, that type of calculation is very important. So 35 by 100 into 7,500. So these zeros cancel. If you multiply this, you get 2625. Okay, this is the answer. So underline that answer. So that is the answer for this question. Is it okay? Shall we move to next one? Okay, next problem. 60 is reduced to 45. What percent is reduction? So here is a number called 60. Given number is 60. Reduced number is 45. So how much reduction? 60 minus 45 becomes 15. And 15 for how much? 60. Originally it was 60. So 15 by 60 into 100. And if you simplify it, 15 ones are 15 fours are 4 ones are 425 are. Answer is 25%. Is it okay? So we have selected some simple questions so that you can understand the meaning of percentage easily. Any doubts in this? Okay, if you have doubt, you just send it in the comment section. Okay, or you can ask your friends or teachers there. Raman has to score a minimum of 40% for passing the exam. It is CBSE syllabus. If it is state syllabus, 35%. He gets 178 marks only and fails by 22. Why the boys fail in exam? With all difficulty they fail. Do you know why? Easy to pass and get percentage, easy. Just to put a little effort. And why do they fail? Sir, failing is a challenge. They take it as a challenge to fail. There are so many reasons. I need not give examples. You know very well. They will not be regular in classes. They will not do the homework correctly. They will not ask the doubts clearly. Some of them put chakkar to the class and go to films or some other things. Is it not? Some of them don't write properly. Some have don't understand, means communication, language problem. All these reasons are be there. And some will be very poor. They don't have proper pens, pencils, all the materials required, books and so on. That's why they fail. And some are not interested. Basically, they are not interested to study. So, naturally, they are going to fail. But you are good boys and girls. So, study well, score good marks, okay? Bring good name to parents. Now, maximum marks is the question. So, whatever question is asked, you must take it as X. And the mark scored by Raman is 178. He scored 178. So, what is that passing mark to be? Passing mark is 178 plus 22. He fails by 22 means what? The total will be 200. So minimum percentage should be 40%. So 40% is to be, so 40% means 200. So you can do in other way also. So passing mark is for 100, he has to score 40. Is it not? And 200 marks is a passing mark. How much he has to score? Is it not? So that way also you can do. That will be 200 into 100, 20,000 by 40. That also gives the answer. Now other way is total marks is x 40%. So here 0 0 cancels, or if you bring this side, x is equal to 100 will go up, 100 into 200 by 40. So 41 za 45 za. It will be 500 rupees. So answer is maximum mark is 500. Passing mark is 200. The percentage is 40. Okay. So that is the answer for that question. Is it alright? So simple questions. I think you have answered the question. Be ready for a test also. Shall we do one test on this? Okay, after the end of this lesson, we will have a test. Now for today's topic, a reduction of 10% in the price of tea enables the dealer to purchase a 25 kgs. So what is the first step? So reduction 10% and quantity of the tea 25 kgs. So the amount is 22,500. So reduction means what? For 100 rupees, 10 rupees is the reduction. For 22,500, how much reduction? You must see. And that answer will be 2,250 rupees. So reduction price of 25 kgs is 2,250. Is it not? So for 1 kg how much? 2,250 by 25. That becomes 90 rupees. So reduced price is 90 rupees. So reduction was 10%. What is the original price they are asking? So if 100 is the original price, that is sold for 90 rupees. 100 rupees kg. So you have 10% means what? For 100 rupees is 10 rupees. That is the meaning. So the cost will be rupees 100 per kg. Is it not? So 10% reduce means it will be 90 rupees. Okay. That is a very simple question. So once again I will tell you. So 10% of 22,500 is 2,500. 2,250 rupees. So 1 kg, 25 kg is 2,250 reduced. For 1 kg it is reduced to 90 rupees. Is it not? So reduction was 10%. So the original price will be 100 rupees per kg. Okay, that is the first question. Coming to the second one. A student got 45 marks in the first paper. So 45 marks in the first paper. Second marks of the second paper is 70. Now, question is, how much percent should he get in the third paper so as to get 60% of overall score? Here it is not 60%. This is 115, adding 2 by 2 becomes 50 something. Na? So to make it 60, how much marks you should score in the third paper? So what is 60% of 300? That will be 60 by 100 into 300. So 100 ones are 100 threes are 180 he has to score. Is it not? So total must be 180. In 180, how much he has scored? 180 he has to score in total, out of which he has scored 45 in first paper, 70 in second paper. That will be equal to 180 minus 115. That is how much? 65. Right? So first paper 45. Let us check once again, correct or not. Second paper 70. Third paper 65. Add all the three. 180 get. So if he gets 180, he gets first class, 60%. Okay. So in third paper, he has to get 65. Is it clear? Yeah. Because it's exam question, you must understand clearly, right? So that is the question there. Next question, find the sum when increased by 15% becomes 19,200. So you have to find the sum of money. You can do in two methods. So you suppose the sum is 100 rupees. Increased by 14%, it will become 115, right? So for 19,320, what should be the sum? That way also you can try. So if you just multiply these two and divide by this, 19,220 into 100 by 115. And if you try it this way, let the sum of the money sum be x rupees. So x increased sum increased 15%. For 100 rupees, 15 increased. So what is the amount you must get? 19,320 rupees. Is it not? So therefore, the principal amount, or you can say original amount. Original amount. You can also call it as principal. And how to do it? This is the original amount you have taken, x, 15% of x. So x plus 15% of x is equal to 19,320. I think you have studied simple equations. What are simple equations? Equations having one unknown. Is it not? Here is an equation having one unknown, right? So what you must do, you must take LCM here. If you take LCM, it becomes 100x plus 15x is equal to 19,320. Bring this side. Are you following? LCM, you know how to take LCM. Why you must take LCM? Because it is a fraction. So what happens here? 115x is equal to 19,320 into 100. X is equal to 19,320 into 100 by 115. See, the same thing here. Whichever is easy you can follow. So you can say this is principal and this is the amount. It is also same thing you got. Is it not? This is algebra method and this is arithmetic method. So answer is same. So you just cancel it. Say if you say 20, 5 2s are 10, 15, 5 3s are 15, no? And if you cancel here, 5 3s are 15, 43, 5 8s are 40, 32, 5 6s are 5 4s are. So 3864 into 100 by 23. That will be about, so 3864 by 23. 23 ones are. You have 8 minus 3. So 15 doesn't go, 156 you take. 156 will be, can try with the say 6, 138, right? 16 minus 8 is 8, 4 minus 3 is 1. Take that 4. Shall we try with 8? 8 3s are 24, 8 2s are 16 plus 2 18. Okay, so we get a beautiful answer. Come on, clap. Clapping. Okay. So you had 180. This will cancel completely by how much? 168 times. Into 100 becomes 16,800. So original amount will be equal to 16,800. Here also same thing get. So if you just cancel this, this will be 168 times. Answer will be 16,800. So that is the answer. Is it clear? So here increase they said. Increase means you must make it plus. Suppose decrease they give, it to become minus. Here any one of the methods you can follow. Okay. And I think all of you know how to divide this like this, right? So this is the answer, 16,800. You can verify it also. For example, if you verify, x means 16,800 plus 15% of x means 15 by 100 into 16,800. You just cancel, you get the same answer. What is the answer? 19,320 you get. Okay, that is just verification. So this is the answer for the question. You had noted down? Okay. Okay, now we will pass on to the next question. Application of percentages. One of the interesting application is profit and loss. How do you calculate profit or loss? On the cost price. What is cost price? Cost at which an article is purchased is called as cost price. Is it not? So for example, pen, if you purchase at 10 rupees, it is called cost price. And selling will be 12 or 15, etc. That is called selling price. Why you must increase? Just to get a profit. Or there will be some other expenses, say traveling expenses, luggage expenses, something will be spoilt also. So you have to add something more, na? That is called selling price. The price at which an article is sold is called selling price. And what do you get? Profit you get or gain. How do you get profit? Selling price minus cost price. Here for profit, selling price should be more than cost price. Means if you buy a pen for 10 rupees, if you sell it for 15 rupees, 5 rupees will be called as profit. How do you get it? 50 minus 10. And otherwise, sometimes it will be in loss also. When you get loss will be if CP is more than SP, cost price is more than selling price, then you get loss. How to find out loss? Cost price minus selling price. For example, bananas are there. So, in the first side, now there will be big size, 5 rupees we say. And when it becomes a top, it becomes so small. You cannot sell it 5 rupees, reduce it. Then you will get loss. So, anyway, we will work out some problems on this. It's a very interesting thing as far as percentage is concerned. Okay? We will work out some, before you work out, let us see the formulas. Suppose you want percentage of profit. What you must do? Profit by cost price into 100, so much percentages. And if you want to find the loss percentage, loss by cost price into 100. And the selling price also can be got by, if it is profit, CP, cost price into 100 plus profit by 100. Or if it is loss, CP into 100 minus loss by 100. That will be the selling price. In coming to cost price, selling price into 100 by 100 plus profit, or selling price into 100 by 100 minus loss percentage. These are the formulas. You note it down, practice it. Okay, 5-6 times you practice it, and let us work out some problems on this. Gopal buys an article for rupees 400. What do you call it? It is called cost price. And sells it at 350 rupees. So, which is more? The cost price is more. Selling price is less. Is it not? And then what? He will be at loss now. How much loss? Loss will be CP minus SP. That will be equal to 400 minus 350. That will be equal to 50 rupees. Are you following? Now, they are asking loss percentage using the formula, second formula. Loss is 50 rupees. What is the cost price? 400. Don't take the selling price. Always percentage of profit or loss is corrected for cost price. So, cost price is 400 into 100. So, 100 ones are, 100 fours are, 4 ones are, 4, 50 by 4, 12.5. So, 12.5% is the loss, or you can write it also as 12 and half in fraction form. That's also okay. So, that is the loss percentage. You noted down? Especially the children of business people. They will do it fast. They can understand also easily. Because every day they will come across the money transaction, and every day they hear this word called loss or gain or profit, right? So, note down this. Shall we pass on to next question? Okay. Next question is, Sudha purchased a house for rupees 5,75,000 and spent 25,000 rupees for repair. When you purchase a house, now there should be some repair here and there, like painting and all. and sells it for rupees 6,30,000. Find her gain or loss. So what you must do? So cost price will be 5,75,000 purchase rate plus repair cost. This is repair. That should be added now. The total it becomes 6 lakhs. The cost of the house is 6 lakhs and it was sold for 6,30,000, which is more. Selling price is more, right? So selling price is more than the cost price. What is selling price? 6,30,000. Cost price 6,000. So this is SP, formula number 1. CP, that is called gain or profit, you call it. How much profit? There is a 30,000 rupees is a profit. You can say gain, other word is profit. And now gain percentage they are asking. As a transaction is gain, we write it as, say, profit for how much? 30,000 rupees profit he got. What is the cost price? Cost price is 6 lakhs. She has spent 6 lakhs into 100. Profit by CP into 100. So if you cancel these zeros here, 3 zeros here, 6 ones are, 6 fives are. So percentage of profit is 5%. Is it okay? Gain, or you can say, or also you can say profit. Okay. So that is the answer for that question. And now let us close with the Swami's quotation. An education without character. So many people we have seen taking degrees, this and that. But if character is lost, everything is lost, says Vivekananda. If money is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost, says Vivekananda. Baba says education without character. Commerce without morality. Commerce means money transactions, business. Politics without principles. Science without humanity. You have heard about the Second World War. What happened in Second World War? No? When the atom bomb was blasted, lakhs and lakhs of people lost their lives. Even now also people are struggling. Are not only useless but also dangerous. Have you seen Sathya Sai Baba? Yes. Okay. So please ponder over this quotation and let us come to the home assignment now. It takes me 45 minutes to go to school and I spent 80% of the time in traveling by bus. So how long does the bus journey last? Means how many minutes it will take. So 45 minutes, 80% of that. In an election between two candidates, 25% voters did not cast their votes. A candidate scored 40% of the votes polled and was defeated by 900 votes. Find the total number of voters. It's a little challenging question. Okay, let us see who will do it. Dhanush bought an Almirah from a wholesale dealer for rupees 4,500 and sold it for 6,000 rupees. Find his profit or loss percentage. And next question is, a retailer buys a cooler for rupees 3,800 and had to spend about rupees 200 on its transport and repair. If he sells the cooler for 4,400 rupees, determine his profit percent. Okay. Thank you.